There's a ward over there, indeed. I guess it just got placed. So yeah, the Ruby Sidestones and such, although I like their addition to the game, so I like that they made them, I don't think they're really good for the game, because tournament play completely gets delayed by them, because you can place 5 wards. So you can ward up the Baron, and then it will get taken out, and you can ward it again, and you get taken out, and get warded again, and it gets taken out, and so on. I mean, we saw that in last week's game, which was insane. Not the game, but the fact that yeah, that they just kept just warding, taking it out, rewarding, taking it out, and so on. And the one team had Elise Sin, which also went for Ruby Sidestone, so they had 10 wards, 3 wards before you go back, and that is just insane. I mean, it just doesn't add to the tournament play what it does to normal play, because in normal play, yeah, people don't group up as much, they don't care too much about well, the unimportant stuff, like I don't know, just about everything, like warding, like yeah, getting nice combos off. They just play solo queue style, so every man for himself, and we only group up for Baron or Dragon. He actually took Baron without using Smite. I don't know why, but they're at least going to have Smite available for Dragon now. You know, Dragon is not nearly as important. And Graves gets taken out. Graves overextending on his own, and yeah, that is kind of asking for trouble, of course. Definitely not something you would want to do. So yeah, we're going to take out the Dragon then, and as I said, the Smite is still up, although it doesn't really matter because there is no ward on this. So yeah, what are they gonna do? Come on, take out the ward, take it out. Don't give them vision. There you go. There goes the Smite. So at least they can't do that. 23-19 the score. 0 and 4 Janna, which is kind of acceptable. It's actually quite good. Seeing when she died, well, the first blood was kind of derpy, but for the rest she died in team fights, and it doesn't really matter whether you die in team fights as Janna, as a support in general, because supports are not supposed to, well, survive anyway. They're not supposed to be in the front, that is true, so they're not supposed to die, but well, they're not supposed to survive either, because if the enemy team gets a hold of you as a support, there you can see it. Just the 2 skills, the ball plus the slow, and she's at half health. So yeah, there's really no way for her to survive. And we are going to get the shield on this guy, Blobmaster. Now Zack actually, yeah, not really caring too much about the enemy team and tower damage and things like that. But he is going to get taken out. The bloblets come out. And are they going to be able to take them down? Oh, yes, they are going to be able to take them down. But it's going to take them a long time. And it is going to be a, what, 4 for 2? Once again? I didn't see. It's 4-2 at least. So it's, no, it's a 3 for 2. I guess 2 guys survived on the team. What just happened? Okay, I have no clue what just happened, but yeah, well, I guess I'll I guess something just derped on the Windows. It happens a lot. And are we going to, yeah, we are easily going to get that. Timo, of course, trying to ward up with his mushrooms every now and then. He does have some mushrooms all over the map. Well, not all over, but, well, on strategic positions. So yeah, blue buff on enemy team just came up, but blue buffs, yeah, not really that important anymore. They're still nice to have, of course, because, well, cooldown reduction is always nice to have, but without the need for mana regen, I should say, yeah, they're not. It's not that impressive to have a blue buff. So in the early game, of course, you can use both of the attributes. You can use the mana regen as well as the cooldown reduction. And now, yeah, it's just a cooldown reduction, so it's not nearly as impressive, and it's definitely not as good to have. But it's still, yeah, it's still okay. I guess red buff is way more important still, even though, yeah, that is important the entire game, I guess. Yeah, assist money on wards, I like that. I noticed it when I was playing. I didn't actually notice it while casting games, but I was playing a game and then I got assist gold on a ward kill, and I was like, what just happened? But yeah, apparently you get assist gold on that now as well, which is cool. So Mr. Blobby going to go for the kills there. Wow, that Janna ultimate really doing work, but not getting any kills out of it. And that is unfortunately unfortunate for them. Although, oh yeah, that was unfortunate as well. Just the random ball in there to get the scout off, and it actually killed him. Oh my god. That was just completely random scouting ball, just to see what the enemies were doing. And of course, yeah, he could have backed off a little bit earlier. Would have probably been better. Let's see, what can we do? Or what are we going to do? We can do a lot, of course. And wow, Dyrus! So Teemo, yeah, trying to be stealthy, but they did not go for that. Teemo actually going down. Yeah, all on his own, so there was nothing that the team could do. It's unfortunate, but I guess he was just trolling a bit. It's okay. I mean, they're ahead, so it doesn't really matter too much. Anyhow, yeah, we should really kill the Sona here to make sure that they can't kill the Teemo mushrooms too easily, because that would suck. And yeah, having Teemo mushrooms all over the place, having people run into them, that is excellent. That is something that you would definitely want, and therefore Sona should be a, well, reasonably high priority target. And we are going to go for everyone here, one after one. I'm sorry for the lags, there's really nothing I can do about that. But hey, that is the way it goes sometimes. Oh my god, it seems to become worse and worse, by the way, the longer the game goes. The Shen ultimate coming in, and oh, they're actually going to get kills out of that. Yep, they got the grave skill out of this, and they may actually get more kills out of that, just because they couldn't really, well, kill anyone. And there goes the double mushroom. Yeah, that is not good enough. Obviously double mushrooms do not do anything special anymore, and Teemo is going to chase this down. Teemo should be able to catch up, and yeah, they are going to be able to catch him. Yeah, there you go. They're not stupid, fortunately. They did understand what the plan was there. And are we going to get it? Teemo! No, it's not Teemo! It is actually the Blobmaster Zack who took out the kill. And Teemo now going to place a mushroom and just be done with that. Only the catapult minion will actually survive, or cannon minion, whatever it is. Wow, we're going for dragon, low health Zack. Really, yeah, really aggressive, but yeah, they do realize that it's a little bit too dangerous to do that. So yeah, they do fall back. And an enemy team is now going to go for that. And we are going to try to steal it. Oh, it's much too early. And we couldn't see it, of course. I don't know how he got vision on that. Yep, there we go. Enemy team gets it. Did they really use smite on that? That would be a big mistake. Because if you use smite on dragon, obviously you don't have it for baron. And yeah, as long as Zach stays alive now, you're going to be in trouble. Oh, come on, snipe it! Yeah, well, someone got it. It's Zyra who actually got it. And oh, that mushroom egg, whatever, is going to be taken out just in time. So the 10 minutes almost up. 10 minutes is of course a long time to have a position lit up on the map. And Timo, yeah, dude, you do have to go invisible outside of the range of others so that they can't see you. Double oracles on this team, and yeah, apparently very much hunting for wards. We are going to try to clean up all of the wards, and with so many wards on the map, that requires some pretty big investments in oracles. And are we going to catch this guy? It's a little bit risky to go for the tanky dude, of course, but there are two tanky dudes on the enemy team, and both of them are really being annoying. Jarvan is super annoying, and Shen is also, well, doing his best to be as annoying as possible, which is exactly the way he should be, of course. I think I should load up some more of the game first before I continue, but I don't really understand. This game is not that much of a problem. Here, I'm loaded far enough, so really don't know what's happening. Well, Twitch does have some problems in that regard. Twitch definitely not the best site ever, but it is the biggest site ever, so everyone goes to it. And therefore, kind of stuck with, this. Yeah, so it's not my internet connection, it's definitely not my computer. So I can't really help this. There's really nothing I can do. It is something on the site that is not allowing me to watch this very smoothly. I don't know why. So they did quite a lot of damage there in that beginning of the fight, but are they going to get any kills out of it? That is the main question here. There is Shen. Shen is very low, but he is going to catch one of them. Oh my god, actually Shen picking up the kills instead of, the aggressor, which is the blue team. And this might actually become a double kill. Yeah, now we don't have vision on that. Come on, give me vision. Wow. Zyra is just waiting for someone to run into her range. Oh, very close. Yeah, and Zyra then gets killed. And does not obviously have the damage to finish that off. Oh my god. We just lost an oracles. We kind of made it very difficult to do anything at this point. But I guess we are still, we're still ahead, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. And are we going to be able to do anything here? The nice Soda ultimate, but is it good enough? Timo is not down yet. And Zach is not going down either. Oh my god, this is so close to everyone dying every time. It's insane how they're still up in kills, but hey, whatever. We are 0-6, which means that every next death here is not going to give them any gold. And we are not going to, yeah, we are not going to get the Baron there. Zach suicided in for no reason. Well, I don't know if you could see it, because we could see it before he landed. Yeah, there you go with the pop-up. Oh, almost killing there. Yeah, killing the support at this point is really more of a formality than anything else. It doesn't really do anything, especially a 0-6 support. I don't know what Sona is doing, but Janna being 0-6, I have to assume that Sona has a similar score. And yeah, it doesn't really do anything. It gives you no gold, and it doesn't really damage the team fight potential. So yeah, there's that. We are going to go after this Asriel. Asriel is of course going to escape this at the moment he feels that it's getting too hot. Oh my god, this is so not good. Yeah, bye bye. Timo died once again. And we are currently 37 to 34. Definitely not that big of a lead anymore. And what are we going to buy? Because, well, we don't really have to heal up. Although it is nice. But we are going to buy just some straight up AP. So, needlessly large rod. And are we going to do this? Come on. Come on, continue on. I truly do hate this site. I mean, you can see that I have plenty of the game loaded up, so it's really not that. And my computer is at like 0% usage, which is also not really a problem. But hey, whatever. I'm not sure what's here. So what the next thing is? Yeah, Dragon, that would be nice, but it's really just a consolation prize compared to the Baron, of course. The Baron would be way better to have, but they can no longer take that. So there's that. So yeah, okay. What's the plan, guy? Oh, we're going to recall again. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're 43 minutes in. And the enemy team finally knocking on our front door. It seems that we went from totally winning this game to now being behind so much that we can't even hold off, well, the easiest to defend tower on the map, which is yeah, says more about how easy the tower is to defend, which is not very easy, but it is the easiest to defend tower. It's just that they really can't go up against this kind of damage, but they may still be able to do something here. It seems that Zach wants to jump in, but yeah, there was nothing to jump in on. He is going to go to this, well, next tower, I guess, and both of them, or well, both of them, all of them are trying to defend this, but the tower just instantly goes down. And yeah, until the ultimates are back up, we shouldn't really do anything, or we can't really do anything. Timo, of course, yeah, his ultimate doesn't really matter. Because it's up like every 20 seconds. Holy crap. Not sure. I'm not sure what the plan would be here. Because I don't think they can actually do this anymore. Although they might. I really don't know how this looks if you actually play it well. Because I think they're just derping around a little bit too much and kind of not getting the things done that they should be doing. Because they are ahead in kills still. It's just not very impressive lead anymore. And are we going to be able to heal the Teemo? No, Teemo goes down to the Ezreal. And Sona might actually go down. Yeah, or we just freeze. Sona ultimate going over everyone. And no, Sona actually surviving. So they do pick up 2 kills. But yeah, 3 kills back for the enemy. So Sona and the 2 that you can see in the, well, on the left side of the screen. Yeah, so that's now a 4-4-2 trade. And only Zyra is still alive. They shouldn't chase Zyra, they should just take out this tower. Because they know she doesn't have an ultimate. Or, well, yeah, she would have probably used it already if she did. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, that really did not work out. So, we're finally behind now in kills. With a 5-for-2 trade. And what are we going to buy? Okay. I was like, okay, you're going for a Soul Stealer? But no. That it's not that bad. Yeah, we are going to lose an inhibitor. So that's the 3rd inhibitor. And this is going to be really hard to defend. If the enemy team just pressures this, I think they will win instantly. But they're not going to. They're just going to fall back. So this is a moment where they could have won instantly. I don't know what the health values were, but I'm assuming they were still pretty healthy. Because look at how low that tower went. That tower could be taken out very, very easily. And I think they... yeah, I think they lost, well, halfway through this. When, well, the enemy team started to come back. I can't really point to a specific time because I don't really remember when it started to go the other way. You can probably see in one of the team fights where they lost when they should have won, or where they pushed but they didn't. I guess the moment they lost the Baron. Yeah, we're going to surrender here, I think. So the moment they lost the Baron there, in that big fight, I think that was kind of the moment where it all went terribly wrong. And yeah, they are going to just clean up now. Really nothing left to do. Just too much damage on the enemy team. And yeah, there you go. We're going to get a defeat right here. And yeah, the surrender comes in. So it's a 5-versus-0 surrender. Defeat! Yeah, it happens even to the pro gamers that, yeah, things like that happen all the time. Anyway, let's see how they did. 0-8 on Janna and 6-9 on Zach. Well, he does have 20 assists, so can't really say anything about that. Graves died quite a lot on his own in the earlier stages of the game. Doesn't really have the amount of gold he should have, but especially with 11 kills. I mean, if you look at 11 kills, and yeah, you look here, or you look at 11 kills, then you expect more gold. He does have 300 minions, so nothing wrong with that. 250 on Ezreal with 17k gold, so they have equal gold. And of course the supports at 11k and 12k, yeah, you can't really say anything about that. Yeah, they did have a very decent carry in Zyra. It's just that Zyra didn't really do anything anymore. Maybe that's why she isn't picked anymore in tournaments. She used to be a very popular support, and nowadays, yeah, you don't see her that much anymore. I guess that might be a reason. So yeah, 4 and 10 Jarvan. Yeah, that 4 and 10 You don't expect him to be very useful anymore, but with defensive items you can come back so easily, because defensive items are very underpriced, and because of that, these tanky characters, they can always make it work. They can always contribute to the fights, even though they are completely behind. So 12k gold, and you cannot get killed by a 21k gold guy. That is the way defensive items work in, well, both League of Legends and Smite. So there's kind of a comparison there. In Dota it doesn't work like that, by the way, because in Dota they know that tanky guys can also be carries. Well, they designed it that way, and therefore the tank items, so the defensive items, are way more expensive, and well, they're way harder to get therefore, and as a support you just can't afford them, and definitely as someone who's behind in gold you can't afford them. But anyway, enough about that. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.